And we start with breaking news, a bill that would ban TikTok here in the U.S. if the company does not divest from its parent company based in China is headed right to the Senate.
That's right. House lawmakers passed the bill with a large majority this morning. Take a look.
2/3 being in the affirmative, the rules are suspended, the bill is passed, and without the objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
Okay. 352 House members voted in favor of this bill. 65 voted against it. More Republicans than Democrats supported it, but it was definitely bipartisan.
Shortly after the vote, TikTok released this statement. The company said in part it is, quote, hopeful the Senate will consider the facts and listen to their constituents. Now, TikTok also warned of the harmful impact this measure could have on users and the U.S. economy as a whole. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us from Capitol Hill with more on this. Scott, is the amount of bipartisan House support this bill received surprising at all to you?
Everything about this was surprising. We just watched the political version of a runaway train. It picked up speed and it picked up force without blinking once. The bill was introduced a week ago yesterday on the House floor. It took just 8 days to get this thing through with an overwhelming vote of support. You just don't see that often, certainly not in this uniquely gridlocked and dysfunctional Congress. And one of the things I think was strategic here was the faster they moved, the faster supporters were able to avoid the opposition galvanizing and mobilizing. TikTok tried to slow this down. They tried to get dissenting voices out there. They brought their biggest influencers and users to Washington, D.C. to get FaceTime with lawmakers. Their CEO is here in Washington, but they couldn't quite stop the freight train from speeding down the tracks.
Well, and Scott, I understand you've actually been speaking to TikTok users at the Capitol. What have they told you today?
Yeah, they're advocating that this is not a good read of the situation by Congress. They say it's a Congress that clearly doesn't understand the platform, doesn't understand the value of the platform, and isn't really speaking for all of its constituents when it moves legislation that could lead to a ban on the platform. Take a listen to one of them, a user with 2 million followers. He's based in Connecticut.
Most of my income comes from TikTok.
Most of it does.
Yes. So my income is split up into 2 parts mostly. I have brand sponsorships, and most brands find me through my TikTok profile.
What would you do if it went away tomorrow?
I would have to figure out a whole new strategy for bringing customers in and for partnering with these brands. Even though I am on other platforms, TikTok is the primary driver for customers, so I would have to lean into other marketing means such as blogging, SEO, maybe finding a newsletter, but it would be a tough few months to kind of get our feet back on the ground.
2 points to make. One, the small point. Gohan, from whom you just heard, has 2 million followers because he has videos that show high schoolers how better to apply and get into colleges. That's some impactful information, he would argue. But more broadly, these people you see, these TikTok users who came here to protest, CBS News has learned TikTok did pay for them to come out here. It paid for their airfare, put them up in rooms, didn't pay them a fee, but this was advocacy that TikTok mobilized itself. Interesting PR strategy, Errol and Lana, but as of today, not yet an effective political strategy.
Yeah, it sounds like the positioning is this is more of a thing to support small businesses, right? Like the gentleman you just interviewed. Might we expect to see then the same kind of bipartisan support for the bill in the Senate?
And this transcends bipartisan. This wasn't just bipartisan. This was a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime political coalition. The people voting no include one of Trump's most ardent allies, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Republican from Georgia. It also included Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and a number of progressives from the Northeast. The people voting in favor of this included Republican and some Democratic leadership who, to put it mildly, don't often see eye to eye. So this is a difficult thing to replicate in the U.S. Senate. But what TikTok is doing here by bringing in its influencers, its members, it's also necessarily bringing in constituents of the people who'll be voting on this in Congress. And so far that has not worked. But let me tell you, there's one place in the world that can stop a runaway political freight train. It's the U.S. Senate, which can slow down and often does slow down anything. There is no timetable for their consideration.
All right, we'll continue to watch this closely. Scott MacFarlane, thank you very much.